I'ma just say this, man. I had this dream that one of the golden empresses of Shaolin asked me a question in my dream and stuff. She said, "Me, what's up with you?" Well, I said, "I'm the Magi Star of all gold and stuff, but funny people in the paradigm of time." She said, "How do you feel?" I said, "Let me tell you reality, because a person that would devalue any form of value, especially gold, is a person that shouldn't know the quality of future." I said all social economic systems or people in existence that try to devalue a point of value and is not existence that even made value, those are literal diseases, social economically, vibration, chemistry, in intellect and in conscience, because they're not apparent to make a situation, and they probably tried to cause a reconditioning of even the golden love. So a person that would do something like that is a literal disease or virus through time, because they just wanted to misguide a person of real value and equality of the highest intellect because of their stupidity and the way they just want to get at individuals. And then on top of it, they probably try to use a digital system to even get at an individual a certain way at a time. People that has amplified wrong emotions that want to just be wrong and strong and sting. We could see all type of people a certain type of way that I tell you these type of things seriously, but it is what it is. I don't care for other individuals and stuff, so you know, I just be real about a situation and stuff, because another person says a person that would want to devalue a form of real intellect. It's like the golden empress would be, if she manifested ever in paradigm of time around these generations now, it would be an instant rape. A person says because these people already tried to devalue the equality, and they were going after gold and value even of the social, economic, and physics, and even of the elements, like it was some nourishment in food. So most likely, if the empress ever manifested, they would literally rape or murder the empress, and the person would have, that would be the person that every empress would go after. But I'd be like, I tell you the honesty, I think Donto already robbed Freda. Penelope, Donta, I think Lovely probably even got robbed. Penelope, Lovely, Donta, Ming Ling, Ming Tun, Ming Tin, Sky Ling, so much Sky Ming, so much of these empresses probably did the wrong thing to their own habitation, not realizing. Because if a person doesn't even value the reason of your elegance or quality of value, they can never really know the future. And then if you have a person that is just wants to, that is fucked up, like say the girl that live in my house, she's already fucked up and ugly. But imagine if she just wanted to have forms of value a certain type of way in life. The the uncomfortability she would already cause in the physical reality would be detrimental, because a person of natural value, elegance, and wonderful, even of their physical, will probably be in danger, because she would see them and cause their rape. It's just a person of a higher reality that would cause a deterioration, because their physics or their physical doesn't mean on the same level of an individual. It's just like one time, a long time ago, when I was Zeus, I was educating a social economic system, and my wife was dark skinned, but she was feeling different around individuals, like she was nervous. And I used to be like, hey, there was nothing to really be nervous about. If you feeling different like that, just because it is easier for you to be spoiled with a person that doesn't respect the reason of the intent of light. And be careful what you're drawn to at a time, because a person is already a form of stupidity of the physical reality. They could spoil easily if they don't not know what's really going on. And then I said, why you feel out of place around people that's different from you? Because you should be more serious than them in life. I tried to explain it to her, But then Hercules even reflected in the situation at the time. And I didn't want to tell nobody what it was really about because me, I was already just making sure the points of reality was acknowledged as going forward into the future so individuals' consciousness would already be pre-developed for what they needed to know for themselves and things that naturally happen for an individual. Because if I'm telling you is this is the reality, I'm the reason and point of all physics and all physical reality. So if I already happened for them already. So that's how they have to look at it in the physical and the outlook. But the situation that happened to them as individuals, the choices that they make, they think they go in a certain type of route. Once they go another type of point of view in life, they're already offsetting their real reality of their love for their intellect and their quality. So you got to be very careful with those type of people in the physical reality. So if you have a person that just wants to go after people value and equality, that's the scariest thing because the golden empress is of love, is of higher quality, the reason of intellect. She, it doesn't make no sense of her going to jail for wanting to murder everybody because everybody would want to murder her because those type of people are people that would want to put their hands on her ahead of time and they already probably tried to devalue her ahead of time. So she would have to literally get at individuals a certain type of way. And it don't make no sense her going to jail because that means everybody that disrespected my physical or even my mental or my emotions would literally be killing her because I'm the star force I'm the fourth star and also the star force magi of all space of all astrological trees and the golden magi star himself of all existence. So, another person doesn't know what I'm speaking about, the detrimentalness I'm speaking about. And I'm just happen to be here on this earth. And this is an element Empress Earth. How wonderful is this, huh? So, oh well, man, I would just tell her, if the Golden Empress really wanted to know my answer, that's my answer because it doesn't make no sense of people trying to abuse you in your physical, then telling you they're your children and then want to be out of order. That's not love. Those are people that just want to play games and emotions that will cause bacteria, viruses, infection, diseases to even your quality of your intellect or your regard to your habitation or even to your physical that would literally just cause the end of your reality. So I would tell you, the best thing to do is to really in your spiritual form while you're in a spiritual form in before your manifestation ever in time is to literally get at them already. And people of your value, quality of your value calendar gold, if they ever try to turn your consciousness against me, that shows you they don't even honor the reason of their physics of their physical reality. So that's just showing you how real it is. Because if a person, even in any social economic habitation that has a wrong type of outlook or a wrong type of consideration for a man of natural value of the physical, the reason why you can even have it on the outer physical to even to even realize the reason of the force of the form, it is more valuable than anybody's consciousness already. And then I'm on top of it, I'm the reason of existence. How valuable am I? So a person that would try to tell me or direct me or tell me, oh, I should do this or I should do that and make me feel uncomfortable in any way or try to command where I should, that's a person that should receive death instantly without even having to be said. So I'll just tell an individual, it's just like, I don't have to tell you what my thoughts is and how serious I look at situations. I'll just tell my wife, while you're in the spiritual realm, you should get at everybody because, you should get at them before they even hurt you in the physical reality. I would have fucking murdered everybody already if I was in the spiritual reality. The person says, why? Because the amount of value that's accumulated that even China owes me is beyond debt. So as another person says, before you would even manifest, you would have to murder everybody because they already tried to murder you when it came to social equality. Because where's the honesty of individuals that really work for the equality even of regard? So I don't even want to care. I don't even care to look at individuals. So it's just being real. I don't give a fuck because a person that tries to lollygag or tries to be slothful and tries to tell a person, wait, they're going to develop or do something, and then they turn around knowing that you're the reason of their existence, have historical history and everything, and then they turn around and tell you, oh, this is going to cost 25 so-and-so, this and the other. You already received the allowance. You already know social equality was in the economic system since ancient times. So you even trying to charge me at a time is like a form of insult and a form of manipulation. You should literally be murdered and killed. But I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna tell you that like that. I'm just gonna look at an individual of the high intellect or the outer regard and said, are you the cause of this? And then you're gonna fall. It's just like the Zodiacs. The Zodiacs did it to themselves. They fell. They had wild emotions, demented thoughts that caused their fall into reality. Because demoralizing, demented thoughts kills the physical reality of one's intellect of enlightenment, especially when one's being vindictive and devious. So don't try to be smart and try to blame another person for regarding the shit that you would do at night and be creepy like a fucking animal or creature, and then a person walking around honestly like, yo, listen, man, I don't want a monster running up on me and doing fucked up things to me. So I'm gonna regard myself and make sure the shit can't even hurt me or hurt my love or anything about my physical. So if the shit was already demoralizing, it did it to itself already, because that's his mentality that controls his nervous system and to his physical reality of even the operations of the physical. So you ain't gonna try to be smarter than me and tell me it was my fault when your dumb ass already did it to yourself. You fucking asshole. So you see, and then the people that wants to see a point of existence of one's intellect because how stupid they are, because they couldn't even realize it themselves, right? And then they just wanted to blame other people because they wanted to do other forms of manipulation. Those are the type of people that even if they even didn't consider that, it's even more dangerous to show you how much of a disease that they are in the physical reality. And then on top of it, their low point of how low their point of frequency is. And then on top of it, they should have been gone already in the physical reality. And it's just like a man says, what is a man of honor? A man of honor is a man that would never disrespect his physical of himself in any paradigm of time, or knowing that a man accomplished something in physics and they wanted to manipulate that point of time of the physical, trying to get a person's habitation a certain type of way. It's like, if I already set the future and I'm here, that means I set the future so much that I'm here at a point of time where the person tried to shake up my reality and I still conquered it. If I was to be ignorant knowing that I conquered it and then tried to come back and then say, oh, I'm going to be a part of squad just to get this so I'm already would be wrong, and my wife would never honor me for that, because the fact is she know if I even had that side thought at a time, that's like killing her, because she's supposed to be learning what even honor and of even guidance is, even of the physics of physical reality. So I would have to honor myself. Another person that would cause me to even try to demoralize or de-honor myself is a person that wants to kill existence and the reason of order and honor. And I'm a man of dignity, the reason in existence himself. So I would never physically hurt my love a certain type of way of myself, especially to my conscience. So I'm gonna just be real. Another person that would even try to get physical or say that they were me and come back and say they came back in time to do, that's a person that would literally be murdering, killing, or raping my wife and causing a disease and a heartbreak in the precise time and the paradigm to devastate and murder and kill her. And it does, if just because people cheated, even if my GoldeN Empress, if I ever called her to manifest and somebody cheated in finances, trying to say that she was gonna hurt me, no, those are the lesser intentions than her, of individuals already trying to be more than her, consciously generating certain thoughts in their intellect trying to get at her. Because a person, what she already is and what she already has to stand for, to regard even the thoughts that she have to how she has to regard herself, would be demoralizing to what would naturally happen in the physical reality. So she would have to know the difference. It wouldn't be her hurting me. It would literally be her regarding herself, because she doesn't want to hurt me, her love, and herself of loving herself, and the reason of me, her love, even making sure that she was even in existence. So that's how real the situation is. Another person that would try to manipulate that in any point of paradigm of physical reality, I don't give a fuck if it was the past, because I already prepared for certain things and I already set the future. So if I had a thought at the time to say, I'm going to come here and do this, no, I would never do that to myself, because I can't look at the innocence and the honor of the reason of conquering all existence and then hurt myself, because that wouldn't even be a wonderful example to children or my wife and the reason of the continuance of our love, knowing that we're the reason of dignity and honor. So I'll just be real with myself. But another person at a time that would even try to even cause consideration of confusion, and even it's just like how Donta wanted to go back in time and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go back in time and say," because he just, no, bitch, you ain't gonna go have your fucking fun in life, fucked all type of niggas, and then want to go back in time. Fuck you, you dumb hoe, bitch. Because that means you really didn't love me. You just were considering your own emotions, and you didn't even care about the quality of value of even one's dignity or education or one's physics to even know why one would be considered a magi, a majesty, or empress, or a elder, even a maiden, or a queen. Don't even have to tell you about concubine. Huh. But it's just fun. It's just funny about situations and stuff, because one's intellect has to look at the reality of existence. But like I told you, like these pieces of shit that that's driving around in my equality, that try to manipulate me or charge me for things that I already naturally built for. The intellect could even see the form of structure of even the physical habitation and the development of naturally, because the only reason why you have foundations is because my martial arts are so precise still to this day. So another person that would be trying to break a situation down to show you how much of a disease it would be in the physics or the physical reality, or even in chemistry or emotionally on a vibrational pitch or harmonical frequency. So you got to be careful to the type of people that you run into in life, and the people that would want to make or say demoralize the reason of making vow, or want to be the disease that wants to reflect on their consciousness, thinking that they're more than their conscience and they're a piece of shit in the paradigm because they couldn't even develop or do certain things if a man didn't even make existence for them, and I made existence. So this shows you how much shit that they are, really. So, I don't have nothing else to say. In any social economic system, this I'll speak about also, even value calendars of all jewel stones and elements. So it's just a reality when it comes to real militance and order of one's foundation of structure of one's humane condition, no matter what form. So I'm just gonna be real, I'll just tell my wife, I would have got at everybody already, a certain type of way, because every time a form of value feels like it's being diminished, it's just the sadness of the stupidity of other men's intellect, thinking that they could be more than the person that made them in etiquette or in ethics or in the physical reality or morals, chemistry, vibration, or harmonical frequency, or the physics of one's physical form or one's intellect of one's higher consciousness. And that's just the reality. That's how I feel, because if they would devalue or try to even seem like they devalue manipulation, like the cars moving, looking at an individual going so and so, this and the other, those are individuals that already should have been handled a certain type of way, even down to the empresses, even of the physical reality. Because if any empress ever got nervous, or the reasons of the intellect of one's consciousness of when it comes to education, and tried to send any form of deterioration, she should be handled the same way. That's how I feel. Because stupidity is stupidity. Value of equality is the reason of one's intellect, comfortability of one's physical reality. So if one even thought about demoralizing one's physical reality, one should be handled like the pieces of shit that even caused the situation. That's how I feel. Because where is one's structure of order of one's militance or dignity, or even the reason of acknowledgement of existence, or of even social comforting? So regardless of what form you look at it, I hope you're educated to realize what I'm saying. So, anyway, man, that's how I feel. So don't let be manipulated by a person that just want to smell your drawers, that make plans of doing this and devalue. It's like calling a empress, and then a man tell you, I'm gonna take you out here, I'm gonna take you shopping here, and then I'm the beginning of your consciousness that made you, that could even call you, and that person couldn't even call you. And then next thing you know, they just devaluing you and just leading you to devalue. Like they want you to link up with physics of them killing you a certain type of way, making you feel like you're not important, like they're gonna hold you because they just want a point of recognition and finance, and then they're gonna tell you, ma, this, that, and the other, oh, so they've been violating you since you came out your pussy. Yo, listen, ain't nobody been more intelligent to try to disrespect somebody on such an intellect. It should be assassination wouldn't be enough to what should happen to that type of person. That's how real it is. Because you got to really think about one's intellect and one's habitation and the physical frequency that they're moving on a vibrational harmonical form of the physical reality. Because what are they really doing in a manipulation when it comes to chemistry and one reflections of one's intellect, of one's physics? Because where's another person said value is endless, well, it doesn't need to run out the wrong way then, because it's supposed to have the reason of the higher consciousness regardless, especially when it comes to recovery. But that's all I have to say. Loved one, if I ever decide to ever call a value empress or a golden empress, it won't be in the places like this or people around like this, because I don't feel like her going to jail, and I don't feel like her being touched or manipulated by people that want to see her go to jail and do wrong to her. Because it's like, if they could go to a strip club and waste value and they're not even me, what would they do to the empress then? So it's just a reality of even consciousness. Look at the people. You got a long line of shit of people that go to the pyramids that look like the pyramids look like golden lime pillars. You had people that went back that had nothing to do with the pyramids, touching pillars that didn't have nothing to do with, trying to devalue the historical events of dignity through time. Though that's real pieces of shit people. That's all I could tell you. People that would do something like that is real pieces of shit people. They're already getting at the Golden Empress. That would be the case. It's just like a person knowing that you have perfect golden love, and then they want a part of it because they're jealous emotions and they wanted to recondition something. That's just showing you a person that's already causing the imperfection, that said they want to have a form of perfection, like because they think their perfection is wonderful. You already fucked up the perfect form of perfection and you think your perfection is wonderful. Yo, that is stupid. Now that's when you know somebody is really stupid. And you say, wow, there's a person that never really liked order, huh? Wow. But that was just for my empress to think about, because it would be, it don't make no sense dying foolishly for dummies or individuals that's fucking moronic wouldn't even, because a person says, a person would have a point of consciousness and know the difference. So in a more, even a physical form is more important than a person of that type of conscious or vibrational frequency of deterioration. That's just the reality. I don't even give a fuck about these people. That's just the reality, because even a more would be even more important than them. A physical body would be more important than them assholes that's just moving a certain type of way. And even especially if they even had a point of consciousness. It's just like a person going to gas up in the morning and things that I'm saying. They'd be like pieces of shit. Real pieces of shit. No, listen, there will be no doubt about that. Even another black man that know the value of life, would they be able to come out and say, nah, for real? Now that's a piece of shit. A person, for real. Because a person telling you to forget your point of your consciousness of yourself to go have fun with a person that wants to cause stupidity and lessen you because they're scared of you and they're trying to do it intelligently, and then they already tried to devalue, and you would be a golden empress. How stupid is that? It's like, it don't make no sense. You ain't catching up to that physics to the last grain until you gone. Fuck out of here. Ain't nobody ever been suicidal for shit. Shit is shit like this shit. This stupid shit. For real. I'm just telling you the reality. Believe me or not, I don't care. But anyway, man, that's how I would tell you, I would have got at everybody before anything happened. Even the children of the golden planet, because a person says, why? Why my dick haven't been wet with my golden value pussies that I made a certain type of way. So then you think about that after that. Because I shouldn't anticipate what I should have naturally, instantly. So you think about what would a person do to you before you end up in an old folks home or dead or in jail or raped. So you think about it, because a person's of value of the value counter said, why did black people end up dead, jail, raped, malicious things? Well, how did you treat your consciousness? And let me tell you again, I'm the all paradigm of all existence and all time of all physical reality. So how do you think the moments of time and seconds, that's to the micro or milliseconds or milliseconds that go by, or semi-seconds that go by in all day, how, how, how long you think you've been fucking yourself a certain type of way? Well, we're going on 39 years of recovery soon. So how long you think? Good for you. Fuck you. According to you, 39 years. If I really told you, you should know. No wonder you would know the vocabulary of demoralization, or how can I say shit? How can I say this? Demineralization, literally. Have a wonderful life. Bye bye. Ta ta. Love one. Mira. And I told my empress, don't waste your time, because if they don't care, it's just like these chickens hollering in the tree. You don't need an overview of shit, because this shit is already looking for value. It needs this form of, ain't that funny, huh?